Rusty the dog loves to play games, and so do people. We have been playing all sorts of games for thousands of years. Board games, dice games, ball games, all sorts of games. Many of the games that we still play today have origins in the games that our ancestors were playing a long time ago. In this video, we are going to have a look at some of the games items that are contained in our handling boxes, which can be hired from Western Museum. The first object is a flat, heavy disc about the size of a side plate. Do you know what it is? It's a replica of an ancient Greek discus, and it comes from our ancient world handling box. The modern Olympics that we know today originated in ancient Greece almost 3,000 years ago, and they featured a number of athletic challenges, including throwing a discus. The idea was to use a swooping motion to throw the discus further than anybody else and show that you were the strongest and most skillful competitor. The Olympics were and still are big events with lots of showing off and strict rules, but people, particularly children, have also been playing small everyday games for thousands of years too. This next example is from our Romans handling box and is a replica of a part of an animal. Can you tell which part? It is the older version of our modern game of jacks, where you throw a ball in the air and try to pick up small metal objects. These are knuckle bones. The originals were made from the little bones in the leg of a sheep or goat. The Romans would have called this game tally, and you can play it in much the same way as we might play jacks. You throw one piece in the air and try to pick up as many of the others as you can before catching the first one again. It's great fun to play and often creates a lot of noise as knucklebone pieces are flung around everywhere. Another game that would have been played with much more concentration and at a slower pace was this board game that comes from our Saxons and Vikings handling box. You might think that it looks a little familiar. It's quite similar to our modern game of chess, but rather than having two equal sides of games pieces, one person has a king in the centre, as well as a small number of pieces to defend him from a larger attacking side all around him. It's called Hnefa Tafl, or sometimes just Tafl. It's a game of strategic thinking, something that Vikings were very good at. Chess was also played at this time, and both Hnefa Tafl pieces and chess pieces were often carefully and decoratively carved. A group known as the Lewis chessmen was discovered many years ago in Scotland and contains some brilliant pieces. They are carved in a style that makes them seem like they could come to life at any minute and take part in a fierce game of wizard's chess. History may sometimes feel like a set of dates, but actually learning about it can be great fun, and there are lots of exciting activities that you can do to make history come to life, such as hiring one of our handling or activity boxes. All three of the items explored here are part of different handling boxes that are available to hire from Western Museum. There are lots of different topics, and the boxes contain a wide range of both replica and original objects, as well as images, information, books and activities. To find out more about our handling boxes, as well as our other resources for learning, including activity boxes, learning sessions and teachers' resources, head to the Western Museum website or contact a member of the learning team.